corporate business. This training has given me the confidence to see myself not just as a data analyst.
Right. Hello guys. Hello guys, welcome. Good evening. How are we doing today? Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. You can type it in the chat, loud and clear. So I know you can actually hear me loud and clear. Type it in the chat, let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, Infinix X6. You can change your name so we can address ourselves as our real names and not names of phones. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm super excited to be here tonight, as always. And I hope you're excited as well. Okay. Also share this link with someone, let them join, because guess what? We're gonna learn a lot tonight. We're gonna learn a lot tonight. There's a whole lot going on around AI, and that's exactly what we will be learning tonight. You learn about so many career paths that you can leverage in AI. And also, if you're going into freelancing specifically, we'll talk about that as well. We'll talk about that as well. But first things first, I want to know where we are all joining us from. Okay, I am joining in from Lagos, so I'm going to type Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, you can be specific. Lagos, Nigeria, Africa. Earth. Okay, so if you are from Mars, Pluto, Jupiter, let me know. Okay, let me know in the chat. So you can see I'm highly specific. Lagos, Nigeria, Africa, then Earth. So let me know where you are from. Let me know where you are from. Are you from Mars or Pluto or Venus? Let me know where you are from. Okay, fantastic. Akwa Ibom, Akure, Oshogbo, Abuja. Okay, fantastic one. Is it true that there is a city called Lagos in Brazil? Is it true? Is it true? I heard something like that, but I don't know. I said, let me come and confirm from you guys. Is it true that there is a city in Brazil called Lagos? All right, so that's a question for another day. But if you know the answer, you can type it in the chat as well. So we have so many people in the chat box. I can see Nigeria is well represented here on this call. People from across almost all the states, Bauchi, Borno, Abuja, Maiduguri, Kano, Port Harcourt, Akwa Ibom, Akure, Oshogbo, and so on. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. While you are here, you'd see. Okay, fantastic. Osas, thank you for the specifics. All right. Or are you joining from Brazil? Are you actually joining from Brazil? I'm confused now. Okay, so the attendance form would be in the chat box. So you can see one of my team members called Janet. She will be posting the attendance form in the chat. Click on the link, fill out the attendance form. You'll get all the resources that I'll be sharing with you in tonight's session. I'm going to share my screen now and we get started with the session. Okay, so let me know if you can see my screen. You should be able to see my screen right about now. We'll be talking about freelancing. We'll be talking about so much exciting stuff. AI. We'll do a small project in AI. If you can do it with me, fantastic. If you want to do it later, also ensure to fill out the attendance form so you can get the recording mailed to you. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? I need to know you're ready so that I don't catch you off guard. Are you ready? Are you ready? So there is Lagos in Portugal. Okay, I'm from Coventry, UK. Fantastic. Thank you, Basil Akang. All right. Ready. Only Farouk is ready. Only Farouk Ahmad is ready. Dale says Lagos Mass. Is there Lagos in Mass again? Which one? I don't know. Which one is this one again? Is there Lagos in Mass? Guys, help me out. Somebody said they are from Lagos, Mass. Okay, so let's keep it coming. Um, ready, we are. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so let's get started. All right. Today we're going to be talking about how freelancers are using AI to earn 3K to 10K monthly in 2026. Okay. But first things first, I need to introduce to you Analytics business. What we do here is to provide a platform that will serve as a springboard for both businesses and individuals to get into the AI career space. So if you're here, you're looking to get into tech, specifically with AI, you're in the right place. And also help businesses scale up their team. So if you're also here and you're in HR or you're a business owner and you have a team of say five people or even less upwards, um, and you want to upskill them in AI, you can also reach out to us to help out with that. We'll design specific curriculum for you and your team. And as for individuals, hold on, you'd see exactly what we have for you. So a little bit about myself. My name is Mohammed Suleman, as you may have already seen below my video, and I have quite a wealth of experience in the data space, in data specifically in data analytics, data science, and artificial intelligence. And my experience so far has been graced with me working with Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo is one of Italy's largest luxury car brands, and they used to be a sister organization with Ferrari up until about 2016 when they became a standalone luxury brand themselves. And in my experience so far, I've been able to mentor well over 3,000 Africans into the tech space. And I've also been a LinkedIn database top voice. Okay. And tonight I'll be sharing my experience with you. So stick around long enough. Now, Adama or anybody who filled the last attendance and you're saying you didn't get the recording or presentation, check your spam email, your spam folder, or you send a DM to any of the community admins right now. Send them a DM right now. Okay. So any of those two would solve your problem. One of those two would solve your problem. All right. So, but rest assured that emails were all sent out. So it's either it's in your spam folder or simply just send a DM to any of the community admins. Okay. Ensure to fill out the form. What of us joining the session for the first time? Just fill out the form, okay? The form is here. If you're joining for the first time, fill out the attendance form so you can get the resources from today's session. So let's get started. We have a lot to cover. There is no time to waste. In this session, we will be doing a number of things. First, you're going to build something in AI. You build your first AI product. You're going to build your first AI product, and then we'll go into how can you position yourself for success, especially when it comes to freelancing. If we have time, I'll show you as many things as I can. Okay. And let's get into it. Now, this is 2026. Okay, we're no longer in 2025. So this is 2026. And in 2026, the job market is no longer rewarding effort, it is rewarding leverage. And leverage now is AI. One of the best leverages you can use right now is AI. So if you are looking to, or you've always considered getting into tech, but you've never taken any step, right now is the best time to take that leap. Okay, because AI is here to make things relatively easy. Okay, relatively easy compared to what it used to be before. So let's talk about don't worry, Basi, you see the attendance form multiple times as I'm speaking during the session. Just keep an eye on the chat, everyone, and ensure to fill out anything you do, and ensure to fill out the attendance form and also pay rapt attention. Okay, pay rapt attention. Now, this is Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, how many of you know Mark Zuckerberg? What is he known for? What is he known for? Who can help me out? What is Mark Zuckerberg known for? What is Mark Zuckerberg known for? What is Mark Zuckerberg known for? Facebook. Fantastic. There's only one person I have in this session. Aha, something like that. Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg is known for Facebook. And guess what? In November 2025, 14th November 2025, okay, he said that Facebook, or Meta, as it is known to be now, will assess employee performance by AI-driven impact starting in 2026. Which means right now, as an employee of any of the Facebook family, your performance is solely dependent on how much AI skill you have. And what this means is that it is trickling down. In fact, it has started trickling down to many of the startups that you know right now. So even before they hire you, they won't even wait for you to get hired before they start asking you, what AI skill do you have? So besides what we want you to do you have any AI skill? So people are getting asked that question now. So it is very pertinent that you get into AI right now. And it's not only Mark Zuckerberg talking about it. The Times of India is saying that McKinsey, and if you don't know McKinsey, McKinsey is one of the largest management consulting firms across the globe. And they are saying that AI is actually redefining how we do our work, not necessarily replacing us. Okay, so look at AI as an augmentation, not necessarily a replacement. So it is augmenting what we currently do at a tremendous rate, such that some of the augmentation could lead to new career paths. Okay, the attendance form is in the chat, guys. It's in the chat right now, so ensure to fill it out. Click on the link, fill it out. As I was saying, some of the augmentation AI would do to our jobs would give birth to new career paths. In fact, it has been projected that there will, even if some jobs will go extinct because of AI, there will be a net increase after jobs have gone and new opportunities have come. There will be a net increase of about 70 something plus million new jobs as a result of AI. So the big question is, are you ready to skill up in AI so that you can set yourself up for success in this AI revolution that we are experiencing? Okay, that's the big question you want to be asking yourself. Okay, and this was November. You can see this is November 14th, and for Times of India, this is November 25th, 2025. Okay, not up to 2 months or barely 2 months right now. Okay, so these are some of the most recent news. As you can see, Fortune 500 is saying that for you to get a promotion right now, okay, as a professional, you need to skill up in AI. Like, it's a no-brainer. You see, in so many workplaces right now, you see fresh graduates, graduate trainees, they are coming on board fully equipped with AI skills. And you'd have been working there for like 1 decade. They will just come and start earning more than you. Why? Not because they've stayed that long, but because they are making more impact with AI. So what determines what you get paid is the value you bring on board, not necessarily how long you stayed. Okay. And you don't want to be left behind. So you may not necessarily lose your job, but you just miss out on opportunities on the short run. And on the long run, you may eventually lose your job if AI comes directly for you. So right now, the best thing you can do is upskilling in AI. This was November 26th. And there are so many updates on AI. You have Gartner. Gartner is saying AI will not kill jobs. It's going to reshape 32 million jobs a year. HR Drive is saying nearly 4 in 10 companies will replace workers with AI by 2026. And this was something that was said in late 2025. This was also November 12, 2025. And it is manifesting right now as we are looking at it. So right now, the question is no more, oh, can you do the job? That's not the question recruiters are asking. What they care about is how fast you can get the job done with AI. What AI tools do you typically use to make your job faster? Okay, so things that are delivered in 1 month, recruiters are now asking you to deliver it in 1 day. And there is no how you can accomplish that except with the aid of AI. So they are very they are highly insisting on you getting skilled in AI. So the key steps for you to actually land an AI job in 2026. Number one is attend relevant workshops. And that is what you're already doing. You've already taken this first step by just being here and filling out the attendance form. You've successfully taken the first step. The second step is you want to work on projects. Okay, you want to work on projects, and we'll design something. We'll create a project, a small project today together. So stay tuned. We'll create something using AI tonight together. Okay, so you want to showcase this project to potential recruiters, and then you want to gain work history. Now, some of you may be wondering, how do I gain work history if I don't get a job first? So, there is this very popular, I don't know whether to call it a meme now. People say, oh, um, for you to land this job, you need 3 years of experience, and you're a fresh graduate, or you really have not done anything in that line before. How do you even get the experience first before you now qualify to apply to the job? So, and what so many people miss is the intricate detail in doing that. Okay, so and this is some of the things you'll get to learn here at Ten Analytics Business. Last but not the least, you continue learning. Okay, continuous learning, continuous practicing, and all of that stuff. So now we will build something together. We're going to build something exciting together. So if you've not been paying attention, better start paying attention now. And if you've not sent the link to this meeting to any of your loved ones, your relative, your colleague, your friends, if not send them this link, then we need to start asking you, do you really like them? Send them the link now because we're about to be something exciting. And I want you guys to participate as well. Okay, we're going to use a bunch of AI tools and we'll create something exciting that maybe you can post it, maybe you should not post it, but don't worry, you get to see what I mean by that. Now, guys, how many of you heard? Okay, how many of you heard? Let me know those who are up to date with what's happening across the globe. How many of you heard that Khaby Lame? Khaby Lame. Let me even start. How many of you know Khaby Lame? How many of you know Khaby Lame? Let me not assume. How many of you know who Khaby Lame is? What's he known for? Khaby Lame. How many of you know Khaby Lame? How many of you know Khaby? Just type. But she said the silent millionaire. Okay, you know what's going on then. So let me see those who know Khaby. How many of you know Khaby is a guy, not a girl. Precious. Precious. Khaby is a guy. Joshua says Senegal. Fantastic. TikToker. Okay. Don't know. You need to Google Khaby. Okay. Khaby became a sensation during the COVID-19 era. That was when it started. And ever since um he's been a sensation. All right. Somebody said he sold his image copyright to AI for billions of naira. Billions of naira is like you're insulting him. Okay? It's like you're insulting him. Bless him. All right, so let's get straight to it. Now, Khaby is a comedian. Okay, he does this. You can just Google Khaby, okay, and watch one of his videos. So he's a comedian and he makes jokes without even saying anything. Pretty much similar to what Mr. Bean used to do. If you don't know Khaby, you know Mr. Bean. But why am I talking about Khaby? Khaby recently sold his company, okay, for nearly $1 billion. Nearly $1 billion. I think 900 plus million dollars. Okay, so he sold his company. Now, in the contract, he said that they are they are they are the people who bought the company have the right to, or they have the permission to create an AI twin of him. So instead of him shooting content, okay, they can just create his content with AI. So it means that you see some Khaby content and you're not going to know that it's AI. Okay. So and there's a lot of talks around that right now. That is this even legal? Okay, is it legal at all? All right. So why is he selling his AI twin when is he the owner of his own AI twin? Things like that. But the bottom line is it means that no, Khaby Lame, not Colin Lane. Khaby. Let me type it. Khaby Lane. Please don't search the wrong person. Okay, Khaby Lane, please. Well, don't worry, we're gonna go into AI now and we'll build something together. I'm just giving you the backstory. Now, can an AI twin of somebody really be created? Okay, so what we will do is this. We are going to research some of Khaby Lane's famous skits, okay, famous comedy, and we will recreate it using AI, okay? And we are going to use a comic style, okay, so that nobody comes for us, okay? We don't want to be involved in any lawsuits, okay? It was not me, Kamilem sold his company to, okay? So I'll just do a comic style of his comedy. Are you ready to build with me? Are you ready to build with me? Are you ready to build with me? Are you ready? You can either build with me or you can just fill out the attendance form. So the recording will be sent to you and you can build it later on and just enjoy what you're about to see. So what I'm going to do, very, very simple. I'm going to open a new Chrome tab. So this is my browser, my Chrome tab, and I'm going to search for Perplexity AI. Perplexity AI. So Perplexity AI is an AI that helps in doing research. Perplexity, okay, to be perplexed, to be surprised. All right. So Perplexity AI is an AI for it's very good for research. So if you want to know what's going on, in fact, you can even ask it, what's the latest news on Khaby Lane? Okay. Um, Please, who do I reach out to? Just reach out to any, fill the form first, because that is a constant. Then you can reach out to any of the community admins, okay, via WhatsApp where you are. All right, so Perplexity AI would use it for a research. We'll do a little bit of research so that we have actual accurate information, and then we can go ahead with some of the things. So let's go to Perplexity AI real quick. Okay, Perplexity AI. So we can type anything, ask anything, and all of that. So what is the latest? Let's just ask. Let's fact check what I told you guys about Khaby Lame. So what is the latest news about Khaby Lame? Okay. I didn't spell his name correctly, but I sent it. You should be able to correct it. You should be able to know it's an AI, so you should understand who I'm talking about. So I just asked it, what is the latest news about Khaby Lame? Hopefully my network is strong enough to. So let me test my network again. Can we hear me? Can we actually hear me? So okay. So it's working now. So what's the latest news about Khaby Lame? Say Khaby Lame, the world's most followed TikTok star, is in the headlines for a major business deal facing recent market scrutiny. Okay. His company's sale has sparked volatility and expert concerns as of late January 2026. So this is happening hot right now. Okay, and you can see a lot of people are asking, is this even correct? Can you even do this? So it's a major deal overview. Khaby Lame sold Step Distinctive Limited, his global brand management company, to Hong Kong-based Rich Sparkle Holdings in a $975 million deal, all stock deal announced early this month. So I won't bore you with all the other information. Okay, so the real question I want to ask is, Give me, give me three of Kabilame's best, or let me say, instead of give me, tell me about three of Kabilame's best TikTok skits. Tell me about three of Kabilame's best TikTok skits. So he's going to think, he's going to search the internet, he's going to look for all of Kabilame's stuff, and he's going to, you can see it has given me three of Kabilame's skits. All right, so Kabilame's best TikTok skits mocks overly complicated life hacks with his signature silent gesture, da da da. Milk carton opener. In this viral skit, Lame reacts to a clip of someone, da da da. The video. So I'm just gonna copy this. Okay, I'm gonna copy all this information. Okay, I'm gonna copy this information and I'll take it to another AI. I'll take it to another AI. This AI is called Notebook LM. Notebook LM. So I'll go to Notebook LM. Just search Notebook LM. So this is Notebook LM. Search Notebook LM, and it's going to bring you to Notebook LM. It is built by Google. So Google owns Notebook LM. If you're wondering which one is Notebook LM again. So it's owned by Google. And you can see I have so many projects that I've built. So yours may likely be empty because it's your first time. So what I'll do is I'll click on Create New Notebook. Okay, somebody's writing on my screen. Please, if you are the one writing on my screen, kindly stop annotating on my screen. Thank you very much as you comply. So I'm going to click on Create New Notebook. Okay, Create New Notebook. I could have even gone to YouTube directly to fish out one of Kabilame's YouTube. Should we do that? Should we actually do that? We can do that as well. We can go and copy the link to one of his skits and come and drop it here. Okay, and we'll convert it into a comic book. So here Notebook LM can allow me create videos, slides, mind maps, so many things. So what I want to do is I want to create a comic book of Kabilame's best skits. So the best skits were the ones I copied from Perplexity AI. And then I'm going to come here to copied texts. You see copied text is right here. So I'll click on copied text and paste it. So if it's that I had, let me cancel. If it's that I had, let me see, upload a source. If it's that I had the website, the YouTube link, I could have clicked on website or YouTube. You can see the YouTube logo. I can just paste the YouTube link, and then that will serve as my source. But since I have the text, I'm just going to paste it up. Okay, so I'll paste it here. Now, I'm going to click on insert. Once I click on insert, it's going to add it to my source. So this is a source now. Okay, so it is loading it up. So let it load up. So, and it's going to try and read through what I've pasted and give it a title. Okay, let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Once I have a source, it says silent sarcasm, Kabilame's comedic common sense. Okay, that's what it has titled it as. Now, I'm going to come here. I can create audio overview. So the AI would explain it for me with voice. Here, video. I can create video. I can create mind map, reports, flashcards, quiz, infographics. But what I want is a slide deck. Now, this slide deck is going to be in a comic form. So I would not just click on slide deck. I'll click on the pencil sign on the slide deck. So I'll click on the pencil sign, and in here it says describe the slide deck you want to create. So I can write a prompt to help me create a comic book of Kabilame's comedy. So I'm saying create a stunning, visually appealing comic book of Kabilame's best TikTok comedy. All right? Oh, it's in capital letter. It doesn't have to be in capital letter, okay? I don't like typing in capital letter. Let me type it again. Create a stunning, visually engaging engaging comic story, comic story, let me see, comic book of Khaby Lane's um viral TikTok comedy. Okay, use comic representation of Khaby Lane, including necessary characters in the comic book. Okay, simple, short, straight to the point. Just tell you what I want, and guess what? And I could be more detailed. So today we don't want to go into too much detail. Okay, so that's why we just type something short. I could be highly detailed about what I want. It could be as long as a textbook. Okay, so be as detailed as you want, but I'll keep it simple and short because of time. So I'll click on generate and I'll just wait. I'm just going to wait. And you see it is generating the slide there. So we're going to have to wait for like maybe 2 to 3 minutes, okay, for it to create the slide deck. When it's done creating it, I will then present it, okay? When it is done creating, we'll come back here and I would present. So here in about when did we start the session? 30 minutes. And in the last 10 minutes was when I started telling you about Khaby Lane. Now we are going to create a comic slide and you see exactly how it looks like. Okay. So while it is generating the slide, well, let's AI is working, it is painting, it is doing all its fantastic stuff. Let us go back to the slide. So we'll be checking it intermittently. So after like 1 minute, I'll check again to see whether it's done. Okay. Are we together, guys? Are we together? Are we together? Give me a thumbs up. And if you feel the attendance form, type it down in the chat so I know we are together. Okay? Are we together, guys? Okay, I can see the thumbs up. Only one person is giving a thumbs up. What's happening? Two persons. Three. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. Okay, so once as it's creating, let me just peep at it again. Let's peep at it. So it's still generating. So we're gonna wait for it to finish generating, and then we will come back to it and look at what it was able to come up with. All right. You look at what it's able to come up with. So where were we? Where were we? All right, that's a tongue twister. Where were we? Okay. So I heard that if you say I edited it, okay, did you edit it? Yes, I edited it. You have actually said edit 2 times. Think about it. I edited it. All right. So somebody replied, said we were here. All right, fantastic. So guys, again, please do not annotate on my screen. Do not annotate on my screen. It is quite distracting. So I just want to talk about some people who have actually done this. They've walked this path and they moved from zero to becoming a tech professional, especially after passing through 10 analytics. All right. And there are quite a lot of them, but I'll be very brief with some of them. Okay, but I'll be mentioning them as we go on. We have Abigail, we have Tony, we have Binga, we have Nathaniel, we have Abdul Rashid. Now I want to spotlight 2 people, Tony and Nathaniel. You see, Tony and Nathaniel, I happen to be the one who prepared them ahead of their interview. And that is something that you also get here at Analytics Business. Once you have an interview coming up, the only reason you would not get prepared for the interview is you did not tell us about it. Okay? You did not tell us about it. As long as you tell us about it, especially in good time, as early as you received the invite, then you will get scheduled for an interview. So Tony and Nathaniel happen to be assigned to me. I prepared them ahead of their interview, and now they are into the tech ecosystem. Now let's look at 2025 briefly. 2025 has come and gone. Now, the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report. Now, if you don't have an idea what that is, then you need to Google it again. The World Economic Forum is a forum that happens every 2 to 3 years. And this is one of the strongest forum worldwide. What do I mean? I mean, countries are represented by some of the strongest individuals. I'm talking of politicians, captains of industries, some of the wealthiest CEOs, billionaires in dollars. They come together and they discuss some of the economic topics like jobs. What's the future? What does the future hold for jobs? And then they come up with a report called the Future of Jobs Report. Now, in that report, that was where I got this data. Okay, and I've linked the full report below. The link to the full report is in the slide. So ensure to fill out the attendance form if you also want to take a look at the full report. So now, what is this particular one talking about? Early 2025, employers were asked, if you want to hire an employee, what is that skill you are looking at? Rank it from top to bottom. And right on around somewhere in the 11th position, that was where AI was mentioned. 11th position. Now, fast forward to 2026 and beyond. Right now, AI and big data is ranking top and it is 87%. The next to it is 70%. Look at the gap. Within just 1 year, the tables have turned. Now, if this is the current gap, just sit down for a moment and think about what it is likely going to be next year or by the end of this year. Okay? So as you are thinking about it, also now start asking yourself the question, what AI skills do I know now? That's the question you want to start asking yourself. Do I know any AI skills? Because AI is growing faster, almost faster than you can possibly learn it. If you are very sluggish about it, it can grow faster than you are learning it. So you need to be very quick in terms of figuring things out. Number two is we are talking about freelancing as well. Freelancing is one of the best things that has happened to Africans, especially Nigerians, is freelancing. Let me tell you the reason. Right now, recruiters are no longer limited to hiring from their own locality alone. So you have recruiters in North America, Canada, US, and the likes. They are no longer looking at hiring from their own locality alone. They are also looking towards Africa because they know that there are equivalent talents in Africa that they can hire to work remotely and they still deliver the same level of competence. Guess what? But they pay them ridiculously lower than what they would pay their own local counterparts. Now, is it that they don't like you? That's why they are shortchanging you? No, there's something called cost of living. So they factor that in during the hiring process. So if you're living in Nigeria, they're not going to pay you 80,000 US dollars per year. They're going to cut it down to, let's say, 35, 30, 20 even. And if you calculate 20,000 US dollars divided by 12 and convert one of it to Naira, how much are you earning on a monthly basis? How much are you earning on a monthly basis? Now, when you're done with the mathematics, that is the opportunity. That is what the opportunity looks like out there. Okay, especially if you're freelancing and all of that good stuff. Okay, so this is one little secret that I want to open up to you right now. So if you're looking at freelancing, it is definitely something you should be looking at. So and that's pretty much what the Future of Jobs report is saying. So again, I have put the link all over my report so that if you miss the first one, you will see it here. Click on it and read the full report. So Another um another aspect of the report is saying employers were asked that what technologies are going to be driving business transformation between now and the nearest future. Again, right on top, you have AI and information processing technology. So if you know anything around AI and data, you are a hot cake. Okay, you are a hot cake because AI is not even smiling. It is gapping every other aspect of the industry by a mile, by a mile. Again, I have linked the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs reports down below so that you can have access to it once you get this slide. So ensure to fill out the attendance form, especially if you are just joining us tonight. So let me see what I have next. Let me see what I have next. Okay, so these are some of the fastest growing jobs right now, and it all hovers around data AI, HR as well. Okay. These are some of the fastest growing jobs on the left. On the right hand side, you see mechanical engineering, you see architects and surveyors, you see compliance officers, you see construction laborers, you see food and beverage serving workers, you see financial analysts, and so on. And the list is long of jobs that are declining. Those are the ones on the right, and then the ones that are growing, which are the ones on the left. Now, before I go into this formula, okay, who is Celestine? You are writing on my screen. Please kindly stop writing on my screen. Thank you very, very much. Okay, before we continue, let's check what we are building. Let's check our notebook LM. Guys, our slide is ready. If you don't clap, I will not open it. If you don't clap, I will not open it. If you don't clap, I will not open it. Okay, our slide is ready. Can you see it? Viral simplicity. Okay, quite a lot of claps. So I have no choice. I have to open it. So let's open it and see what we were able to generate. Let us see what we're able to generate. Let's see what we're able to generate. Guys, this is all AI, okay? AI. So, silent sarcasm, issue one, the guardian of common sense. The guardian of common sense. So, let's go to the next slide and see what we have there. Okay. Why are we not moving? All right, so why are we not moving? Okay, so let's go. Second one, what? In a world of overcomplicated solutions, okay? Look at this person. They are using a, what's this? A hand drilling machine, okay, to stir a cup of tea. And I mean, what's this person doing over here with the banana strapped in the duct tape? All right, so one man fights back without saying a word. Okay, where simple tasks become viral nightmares. Okay, so the hack, why open it when you can destroy it? Okay, so somebody is using, I don't know what what this is, destroying a packet of milk, and guess what? This young man comes, pops it, pops it open using the lid. Okay, pours it in a cup, and then guess what? Simply just points at it. Okay, exposing needless complexity one smile at a time. So that's Khaby for you. So another person, okay, the pasta protocol, reinventing the wheel badly. I don't know what this person is doing. Used a sieve to cover, I don't know what this is. Used a sieve with a tape to a pot. I don't know what this person is trying to achieve. And guess what? Khaby comes in and just uses the pot cover to sieve out the. Okay, so that means this person wanted to sieve out the excess soup in the meal. Okay, and put a sieve on top of the pot, while Khaby just uses the lid of the pot to sieve it out. So um fans call it peak silent comedy. We call it cooking. Who is this one again? I don't know. How do you take this unnecessary clamp just because you want to, I don't know, is this an apple? You want to slice an apple and then you go take a machine that looks like it is built in space. And guess what? This guy just the I don't know, the tomato and just yanks off the the branch, the excess branch. Okay, and guess what? So 168 million views, viral alert, 168 million views. So, and we can see just with one simple line of prompt, guys, I was able to create, I was able to create this comic of Khaby. So probably this is what the company the that he sold the he sold his AI twin to would be creating. So you could also come up with this idea and say, oh, guys, hire me. I can create this comic for your new company. Okay. So guys, can you see that? Did you enjoy it? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Give me a thumbs up if you found it interesting. And guess what? This is all AI. This is all AI. This is all AI. And look, if at this point you've not filled out the form, don't worry, you're not getting this particular slide because guess what? I can download it. In fact, I will download it now. Okay, I'll download it now. So I am downloading it. So if you don't if you don't fill out the attendance form, count yourself out of any of the resources that we've used in today's session. So if you want any of the resources, ensure to fill out the attendance form and type it done in the chat once you are done. Okay? So fill out the attendance form. Fill out the attendance form. Fill out the attendance form. Okay? Fill out the attendance form. 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 All right. All right. So fill out the attendance form if you haven't already. Okay, so this is a fantastic comic book that we have created here. What did we use? Notebook LM. Notebook LM. Did I draw anything? No. Did I paint anything? No. Just what? Just a prompt. Okay, just a prompt, and I hit generate, and I just waited. So now let's go back to the formula I was talking about. Now, if you want to get a job, okay, you have to position yourself, you have to create value. So Peter, you are writing on my screen. Okay, please the right on my screen so that we don't distract others. Okay, thank you very much as you comply. So, okay, Peter is still writing. So, all right. Now, learn, package, and apply. Learn, package, and apply. Learn, package, and apply. You have to do these three things if you want to get into the AI space. You have to learn, you have to package, and you have to apply. You can sadly, and I say sadly because that's the truth. Sadly, you cannot miss out any of it. If you learn, package, and you don't apply, you're simply saying you don't need a job. If you learn, you don't package, but you're applying, recruiters will visit your profile and just scroll past. Okay? You will not be compelling enough to get them to look at your profile 2 times. If you don't learn and you package and apply, please tell me what you're packaging if it's not scam. Tell me what you are packaging. You did not learn it, but you're packaging. What are you packaging? Okay. So, in a nutshell, you cannot exclude any of these three if you want the ultimate prize. Okay. If you want the ultimate prize, you cannot eliminate any of the three. Now, these are salary ranges of tech professionals, globally. We also have Joel, Vivian, Oluwadamilare, Ikmat. I prepared Ikmat of her ahead of her um ahead of her interview as well. Okay. So I love to talk about Ikmat. And it was when she got the job that I realized that she was a nursing mother at the time she got the job. So if a nursing mother can take a leap of faith and say, you know what, I am getting into this. How about you? I'm not saying you're not a nurse. You could be nursing right now too. So I'm just saying, okay? You get what I mean? I'm just trying to motivate you. You understand? You get the gist. So fill out the attendance form, guys, because we're about to get into, well, you are laughing. Okay, are you nursing? Are you also nursing? Let me know so that I choose my words carefully. Okay, so right now we will get into some of the actual career paths you can get into. Okay, there are 6 career paths you can get into, and I'm about to talk about them. If you've not filled out the attendance form, then you are wrong. Okay, Bright says I'm a nursing father. That's more reason why you should get into AI. Okay, be the person to bring AI into your family. Okay, because guess what? It will be the most one of the most fantastic things you would ever do for your family. Okay, so be the first person to bring AI to your family. All right. So here at Tenalytics Business, you can choose from 6 AI career paths, and I want us to listen very carefully. Listen attentively. Listen very carefully. Okay, those of you that are writing on my screen, be warned. Okay, be warned. All right, so let's go ahead. You have 6 career paths. You have vibe coding, you have AI for content and video creation, you have AI automation engineering, you have generative AI for data analytics, you have AI for business analysis and project management, and then you have AI in HR analytics, AI in HR analytics. And you can get started in either of these career paths that you want. But the question is, how do I learn more about each so that I know which one to choose? Okay, so I'm going to explain each of them now, and I want you to pay attention so you know which one to choose. Now, for vibe coding is if you've ever dreamt to become a software developer or a web developer, but you are overwhelmed. You are always overwhelmed, like myself, writing codes. Then um vibe coding is for you. Okay, vibe coding is for you. Okay, vibe coding is for you. So now with vibe coding, you can create apps and create uh websites without writing any codes. Let me show you one of the apps that I created. Let me show you one of the apps that I created with Lovable. So you can use Lovable to create apps. All right, so let's just go to Lovable real quick. People are still writing. People are still writing on my screen. All right, so let's quickly visit Lovable. Let's see if we have that time. It's almost 9 o'clock. Okay, let's see if we have that time. So I created an app using Lovable. Okay, I created an app using Love. In fact, not an app. I created so many apps using Lovable. Okay, so let me show them to you. So these are some of okay, it's not logged in. So so that you can let me log in so that you can see my portfolio. Okay, so while it's logging in, I mean, for someone like me who has not created apps before, I've been running away from coding because it's quite technical. Okay, in the last 1 month, I've been creating apps like like water. Okay, I've lost count of how many apps in total that I've created. Okay, if you go to my LinkedIn page, for example, you'd see some of these exciting apps that I've been able to create. So I don't know. I think it's taking time to log in. So, but while it's logging in, okay, while it's logging in, let us continue. All right, let me bring this to this. Let me bring this out of here. So while it's logging in, let us continue. So vibe coding essentially is you being able to create apps and websites without writing the code. And you're going to start from the very foundation. You're going to start from the foundation, okay, the foundation of vibe coding, and you work your way up to building an enterprise grade CRM. Then you also have AI for content and video creation. Part of it was what we did today. You created a comic. You can use it as content. You can even sell it depending on what you what you want to do. All right. So create AI video content. You can use it to start up your faceless YouTube page, your faceless Instagram page. And these platforms are platforms that get people paid. So if you can rack up the required amount, I think from a thousand subscribers on YouTube, you start getting paid. Okay, you start getting paid from 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you can create exciting content using AI, people would follow, start getting paid, no matter how little. Okay, and you work your way up from there. It's upwards from there. Okay, and you're going to start again from the foundation. So you really do not need any prior knowledge to get into it. Then you have AI automation engineering. Now, AI automation engineering is if you want to be able to build AI assistants, AI assistants that can, help people manage their schedule, help businesses handle customer complaints, and so on. Okay. Farouk Ahmad, my question is yet to be answered. Yeah, I'll take questions at the end of the session. Okay, questions to be answered. I saw the question, so I'll answer the question at the end of the session. So stick around. Okay, so AI automation engineering is you want to be able to create um what's it called? AI assistants. So think of AI assistants. Okay, think of AI assistants as they can help businesses address customer issues. They can even pick phone calls. They can book flights. They can even move money if you wanted to. Okay, so that is AI agents. They call them AI agents. And to build AI agents, you have to be an AI automation engineer. Okay. And guess what? It does not involve writing codes as well. You don't need to learn Python or learn JavaScript to be able to build AI solutions. And for that reason, um, that's why AI has become very popular, especially right now in 2026, because so many normal people, I say normal, or let me say average, people like myself and yourself that don't like writing code, we can now get into this career path neck deep. Then you have generative AI for data analytics. Now, if you've ever done data analysis or you're looking to get into data analytics, and you um you want to get started, the best thing is to do it with the modern data analytics AI tool. So not only are you going to learn data analytics, you will get to learn AI automation, okay, and apply it in business cases. So you can see week 6, you build an AI data analyst. So you're going to build an AI um you are going to build an AI. Peter, you need to fill out the attendance form. Don't type your name in the chat, okay? I can already see your name, but for us to have it in our records, you need to click on the link, fill out the attendance form. If you're having any issues clicking on the link, then run to the community, look for any of the admins and tell them to help you out, and you'll get the help that you need. Okay, so this is for generative AI for data analytics. You get to use modern data analytics tools like Bricks AI, Gemini, Bricks AI, Quadratic, and so on. Okay, you also have generative AI for business analyst and project manager. So if you're a project manager, you want to be able to handle projects in a very strategic manner, in a way that positions the project for success. Then you want to do generative AI for business analysis and project managers. Okay, and you will um you will you will have this. Okay, you will have this. So you're going to learn the rudiments of your usual business analysis and project management, but coupled with AI. So we have AI infused, and you also learn a little bit of AI automation as well. So you can create automations wherever you need to. And then you also have AI for HR analytics. Okay, AI for HR analytics. Now, if you're into HR, now this is very similar to data analytics because recently it has become very imminent or pertinent on HR professionals to upskill. So we are moving from HR, the mundane HR career paths to using data to analyze people, to analyze employees, analyze their performance and all of that. Okay. And now you can even do it with AI. And you can go on to automate processes in the HR scheme of things. So if you want to get into that, you go for AI and HR analytics. Now, we know here at Analytics Business that it is not enough for you to learn the technical aspect of the program alone and get a job. Okay, guys, if you've not filled out the attendance form, I am repeating it for the umpteenth time. Click on the link in the chat and fill it out. Okay, there is a link in the chat box. Click on it and fill it out. Now, we know that if you learn just the technical things, you as a beginner, you may not know that you need anything extra. You won't know that you need anything extra because it's new to you. You think, oh, I don't know this before. I'm learning something entirely new. So you think it's enough. Guess what? It's not enough. And what we do is, as you're learning those technical aspects, we take you through what we call the employability skill training. The employability skill training covers 8 aspects. Number one is CV review and revamp. So we'll show you what your CV should look like if you want to position yourself to win. Okay, we'll give you a sample. You also have LinkedIn optimization. Okay, LinkedIn optimization. Okay, this is Lovable. Lovable has loaded. So these are some of the apps that I was able to build. Okay, I built a pocket watcher. Okay, let's take a look at it. I built a pocket watcher. Let me see if it will load. So this pocket watcher helps you in, okay. So I think the network is quite slow. So we'll still look at it later on, okay? So let me just click on it and wait for it to load. Okay, but the reason I even opened that Chrome profile was to show you LinkedIn. Okay, let's look at my LinkedIn page. So if your LinkedIn page does not look like this, and I'll put the link to my LinkedIn page in the chat so that you can also look at it through LinkedIn yourself. Okay, so if your LinkedIn profile does not look like that, then you have some work to do. You have some work to do. Okay, you have some serious level of work to do so that you can get the attraction. Okay. Michael, you would only get the video of today's class if you fill out the form. Sadly, you fill out the attendance form, that's the only way you would get it. Okay, so aside that, you can as well forget about it. Okay, so fill out the form, please. Okay, so that we don't hear stories that touch. But more importantly, you need to wait till the end of the session. Okay, so you get you're running out of data. Better beg somebody to on their hotspot because this is not a session where you give excuses. Okay, you have to be here. All right. So your LinkedIn page has to be very active. Okay, you see some of my featured posts where I created some apps, and all of that. I sent in the recording. I have AI generated videos that I post, you know, and all of that good stuff. Okay, all of that good stuff. So this is the app that I was talking about, the Spendwise app. Okay, where you can declare your monthly budget. So it helps you monitor your budget. So let's say you earn like 900,000 on a monthly basis. All right. So utilities, you spend like maybe 100K. Let me increase it so that you get to see it more. So let's say on fuel in a month, you spend like, because fuel is costly, you spend another 100K on fuel. So you assign your budget to each of them. You want to save, let's say like 400K. You want to save 400K monthly. And miscellaneous, you put like 300K. Is that not more than 900 already? Okay, it's exactly 900. So you can see remaining zero, allocated, all the 900 have been allocated. And I click on start tracking. And then it builds this fantastic dashboard for me where I have a progress bar as I spend. And if I want to log my spend, I can click on this plus sign and just say, oh, I went out today and I bought fuel of 30,000 naira. And I just click on fuel. I enter 30,000 naira, click on fuel, click on add expense, and it's going to populate my fuel expense and show me how much I have left to spend on fuel for the month. And overall, it's going to show me what I have left. So it's a very unique way of logging your spend. And it also has a feature that um, reminds you when you are overspending. So this is something that I built using AI. Okay, and this is my LinkedIn page, like I said. So ensure to look at it. Okay. So after optimizing your LinkedIn, you also have navigating the job market. Where should you apply to these jobs? Show you all these things. You also have interview preparation. I don't think I need to talk more about the interview preparation, except one thing. You see, if you were here earlier in the session, I talked about some of the participants that have gotten jobs that I personally prepared for an interview. The good thing is that even after your program has ended, you can still ask us for a job interview preparation, and we'll prepare you ahead of the interview at no extra cost. Because we now see you as part of our community, okay, if after you've passed through our program. So it is something all our students enjoy, and you can be part of that community too. You also have job reference letters. You see this logo at the top of my banner. You can use it on your CV and on your LinkedIn to boost your credibility and your experience. So when I talked about work history, that's how you build real work history, even while you're learning. So when you do that, it gives us the opportunity to issue you a reference letter on demand. So when you want a reference letter for a job that or an offer that you got, you can reach out to us and we'll give you because you used our brand as an experience. You also have on-the-job support. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So on the job, we support you, especially at the beginning phase, so that you have a soft landing. Then you also have weekly mentorship sessions during the program. So as you're going through the program, you get mentored, okay, and you get motivated. Then you also have Upwork optimization. If you're looking to go into freelancing, okay, we'll help you optimize your Upwork profile. Let me quickly see if I can show you Upwork. Let's quickly see if can I show you Upwork? Let's see. Okay, pray for the network to be good enough. So let me show you a typical Upwork profile and the kind of jobs that you should be applying to on Upwork. Usually, this is something that you pay to get, but I just decided, you know what, let me just show you for free tonight. So listen attentively. Upwork is loading. So let's wait a little bit for Upwork to load. So let me check my connection as Upwork is loading. Network is not that good, but let's see. Okay, it's asking me to refresh or to verify rather. Asking me to verify. So I'll just wait for the verification to come up. Let me load it again. I don't know why it's delaying. Uh, but can we hear me? Can we hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see my screen as well? So I'm trying to show you guys Upwork to see uh, what it is. Okay, again, if you are here and you haven't filled out the attendance form, ensure to fill it out. Ensure to fill it out. Okay, so while this is loading up, okay, so that we don't waste time, I'll come back and show you. All right, it will help you optimize your Upwork account and you know um okay, so Edge Paul Friday, we would not condone such messages, okay, in on our chat. So we're here to learn AI, okay, not to do anything else. So please let us be very, very careful. All right. So just ensure to fill out the attendance form and um we would get would help you out. Okay, give me a second. All right. Okay, so let us go ahead. Now, after all of this, okay, the idea behind the program is it's going to last for 2 months. So for 2 months straight, you're going to be learning, okay, 100% online. Your classes are majorly Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sundays, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, and you have an instructor like myself teaching you practically, not lecture practicals. So you get ready, get your laptop, and get ready to practice and learn practically. Then during the week, we don't have classes, but we meet with you. Okay, now Tuesdays, 9 to 10 p.m., we meet with you just to check on you to ensure that you are up to speed. And if you have any questions or clarifications to make regarding what you've done so far, you'd also be able to ask in that session. Thursdays, 9 to 10 p.m., you have your mentorship session. So it's just for you to make yourself available, attend, and you're good to go. Saturdays and Sundays are the main classes that you need to not miss. You can't miss it. Now, this is not to say you can miss these other ones. Okay, you have to make yourself available. All right. So at the end of the program, you go home with a certificate that is ACTD accredited. Okay, so your certificate would have this badge in here, this ACTD badge, okay, to show that the American Council of Training and Development has accredited your certification. Okay. And it means you can brag about this anywhere across the globe, whether remotely or if eventually you jackpot you out of the country. Okay, then so for those of you who are in UK here and you're here on this call, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So these are some of the job boards you can apply to job, not all, some. So there are still more. For example, crossover is not here, some other platforms. I didn't put them here. So this is just a tip of the iceberg. Okay, flex jobs, work remotely, remote okay, remote team, Indeed, LinkedIn, Upwork, Adzuna, so many. For example, Adzuna, I didn't put Adzuna here. Okay, so and that's just from the top of my head. Pavel moved from being a teacher to getting his first tech job. What did he do? Learn, package, apply. Bukola did the same. Okay, moved from non-tech background to her very first tech job. What did she do? Learn, package, apply. Ene did the same. Okay, she currently works remotely for a Ghanaian firm. Okay, and these are people like yourself that moved from being non-tech to a tech professional. Judy did the same from a carer, moved to her very first tech job after passing through 10 analytics. Okay, your very first step now is for you to actually learn. So you have to actually learn. Choose a particular program, learn it. Number two, build actual project. For example, what we did tonight, the Khaby stuff, is an actual project that you can build, okay, and keep on building, okay, and show your workings. Then you find a niche for yourself, okay. After learning, find a niche for yourself. You can target specific businesses, you can target specific industries so that you can really make a difference. And then from there, you get your first client and you scale from there. You scale from there. You've not filled the attendance form, ensure to fill it out. You can see me singing out the attendance form. So if you don't fill out the attendance form, forget about my slides, forget about everything that we've talked about today. Okay, so people have been asking, how do I join? Oh, how do I join the program? And all of that. Now, you can start your program on the 7th of February 2026. That's literally this time next week. In fact, this time next week, you'd have had your first class in the morning, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so if you want to start your program this weekend, okay, you can leverage our early bird discount right now. So our early bird discount is up to 40%, up to 40% off of the standard fee for the program. And you can start 7th of February. You can also choose to start March, okay, early March. Um, Give me a second. You can also choose to start in March. Okay, let me tell you when to start. So you can start on the 7th of March as well. So you can also start 7th of March, either 7th of February or 7th of March. But if you want to leverage the discount, you would have to secure your discount spot now. So let me walk you through on how to secure your discount. Allow me to walk you through on how to secure your discount. So if you are going for any of the courses, whether it's vibe coding, AI video content creation, AI automation engineering, AI for data analytics, AI for business analysts and project managers, AI for HR analytics, whichever one you are going for. And this also comes with, whichever one you go for comes with the employability skill training, where you get access to the CV review, the LinkedIn optimization, the lifetime interview preparation, if you call it so, the reference letters, the mentorship, and every other thing. Okay, any of the program you go for comes with that by default. Okay, and the standard fee is 250,000 naira. Now, if you want the early bird discount, and right now you can get up to 40% off the standard fee, which drops the price to 150,000 naira. Now, this is not even the good part. The good part is you can split the 150,000 into two parts. So if you want to start on the 7th of February, you can pay 75,000 naira first and then start 7th of February. Okay, so you want to start 7th of February, just pay 75,000 naira and you are good to go. But if you want to, if you don't have up to 75,000 naira and you want to start, let's say in March, for example, March 7th, you can lock, but you still want the discount because the discount is off tonight. So if you don't secure a discount tonight, just forget about the discount. Okay. So if you want to, start in March, but you still want to benefit from the 40% early bird discount, you can make a deposit of anywhere between 25,000 to 40,000 naira. That guarantees you one of the discount spots. Okay, and then you just indicate during your registration, okay, that I want to start in March, and we would secure a seat for you for the March cohort. You can do your registration, you can secure your spot for the February or March cohort using the account details on your screen, or you can pay online. If you want to pay online, you can visit our website. Okay, so allow me to paste up the link to our website. So, or let me show you. One of my team members is going to put it in the chat. Okay, so here is the link to the website in the chat. So if you click on the first link in the message Janet sent, it will bring you here. Just click on open programs and it will take you to where you can choose from all of the any of the programs, whether vibe coding or AI automation engineering or so. So let's assume I'm going for AI automation engineering. I can just click on register to secure sports. Okay, if you want to go through the curriculum is also here. You can go through it. Okay, so register to secure sports. I enter my full name. So Mohammed. Who wants me to use their name for a demo? Who wants me to use their name? So I can type your name here. Let me look for somebody who wants me to use their name. I'm not going to register for you. I just want to use your name. Let me use Toyosi Peter. Okay, so I'll just type. So let's assume Toyosi wants to pay online. So Toyosi Peter. Okay, and then I type Toyosi. You better register because this is just a demo. Okay, this is just a demo that I'm doing for Toyosi Peter. Okay, so I'll enter Toyosi will enter his or her phone number here. Okay, and then after that, you can see you can pick whether you want to start February or March. So if Toyosi wants to start February, it means you pay 75,000. If you want to start March, you can pay anywhere between 25 to 40,000 to just hold down your spot ahead of the March cohort. So once you do that, you select the 2 installment payments and click on proceed to making payments, and you can go on to secure your spot either using you can use what's it called, back transfer. You can use card, whatever you want to do. You can whatever method you want to use, you can use that to pay online. So you can see I can pay via card, I can pay via transfer, I can pay via bank, I can pay via USSD code, whatever. Okay. You can use OPay, whatever it is you want to use, you can pay using this channel. So just to show you that, or you can use the account number, you can pay directly via a bank transfer to this account detail that you have here. Okay, the CUDA bank account detail of Tenalytics. So 3002668546. Now, key thing is once you've secured your spot, either for the March cohort or the February cohort starting next week, send a DM ASAP to me via 0802. Listen, 0802 512 1729. 0802 512 1729. Okay, with the proof of payment, and you I'll walk you through the next step of your enrollment process. 0802 512 1729. Okay, 1729. Or you can send to 0703 215 8619. 0703 215 8619. Any of the two, Tenalytics Business and myself will respond to you. So if you secured your spot, type secured in the chat so that I can celebrate you. Okay, while I take questions. I'll take questions now, between now and 9:30. And once it's 9:30, the discount is off. Okay, not everybody will benefit from the discount, sadly. But by 9:30, the discount is off. So if you want to ask questions, you can use the raise hand icon like this. I would ask you to unmute so you can talk to me the way I'm talking to you, or you can type it in the chat, whichever one you have preference in. So to raise your hand, click on the react button and click on raise hand. Your hand will be raised, and I would ask you to unmute so that we can have an actual conversation. So as you're doing that, let me see some of the old questions. Please, how much is the early bird discount? Oh, you've seen it now, TLC. All right, it's right on my screen. Chioma, is it free? Won't it be a crime to offer something this beautiful for free? Would it be a crime? I can see the screen, okay? So who wants to ask question? Please, can you send or upload video? Fill out the attendance for Michael. Who else? Somebody asked a question the other time. My question is, okay, is the AI tool for free or in his subscription? I didn't subscribe to Notebook LM, okay? So it's available in the beta mode. You can use it for free. Okay, so is there disadvantage or limitation of using vibe coding instead of hard coding? Um, there are no limitations if you know how to vibe code very well and you know some of the use cases, okay, and the things you need to take cognizance of. There are so many vibe coded apps right now that exist. You're not going to know that they were vibe coded because it is still the normal codes, but it's just AI writing the codes. So it's as simple as that. Okay, so Darlington, your hand is up. Kindly unmute and speak to me, please.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing today?
Bless God. Oh, I was trying to beat the traffic so I could join the meeting, but it's fine. So
Oh,
my question is
yeah.
for the AI for for data analysis. Is it
Yeah.
compulsory that such individuals actually have a coding knowledge, or but such individual is already practicing the field of data, just wanted to add AI to it? Is it something in somebody from scratch who does not have any idea of Excel, Power BI, SQL, and the rest can come into the
Yeah.
program and actually achieve it?
All right. It's obvious you joined late, okay? Because it's an already answered question, but I would answer you again regardless. Okay. So if you have experience in data analytics or you have been considering data analytics, so it's not as if it's tonight that you are considering data analytics. You have been considering data analytics, even if you've not done anything before. In data analytics, you can get into this particular career path. Okay, so the curriculum is designed. I don't know whether you were here when I was displaying the curriculum. So the curriculum is designed like starts from foundation, and then you move your way up to Excel, Power BI, and then you start learning how to use you start learning how to use what's it called? You start learning how to use AI in all of these things. So Lawal Loma is if you've previously secured your deposits, I mean, you're good to go already. Okay, congratulations. Let me send you your congratulations. Okay, so you're already speaking with one of my team members. Just continue conversations with one of my team, the team member you're already speaking with. Okay, no hassle. Okay, but for you, Darlington, yes, you can go for AI. Are you considering AI in data analytics, Darlington?
I've, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can. I can hear you clearly.
So before now, I've already been speaking with staff Janet, which has actually been helpful to me. So
Okay.
I actually just secured the role for AI for data professionals, for data professional and business professional.
Okay.
So
All right.
I actually have a friend of mine who was telling me about it, or my own suggestion was telling him that I don't know if the course will help you because I already have the foundation of working as a data analyst. It's just that the fear of
Okay.
AI should not replace me is what actually brought me to data and 10 athletics, like let's upgrade. Since everybody's upgrading to AI, let's upgrade. That was the fear. But he was
Yeah,
also
you're
saying
doing the
that
right thing.
he was just saying that was he I was so me as a person, I was telling him that I don't know, like they've not started teaching us. So I don't know what the
Okay.
foundation is like. That was why I'm even asking the question. So I could be sure of what to tell him that Baba, if you pay
All
for
right.
the course, if you no pay.
Okay. So if you're considering data analytics, you can actually get started. Okay. But the key thing is the reason I said you can start even without a prior knowledge is because even if it starts from the foundation, you still need to be interested in it. I don't like it when people take a course because somebody said you should take the course. So you should actually know what it entails and also be interested in it. So you can bring him into one of our clarity sessions if he wants to ask more questions. So we have clarity sessions. He can book a clarity session. You can just ask Janet, oh, you need somebody to get clarity, and Janet would tell you exactly what to do. Okay.
No problem. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Okay, so who else wants to ask a question? So congratulations once again, Darlington, for securing your spot. So I can see so many questions in the chat, so I'll just start taking them one after the other. Engineer Michael, please, if I miss your question, it's not intentional. Okay, it's just where my cursor is. So Engineer Michael says, the site you used to create a Khaby video, is it free? Yes, it's free. Bright, Amadi, which of the skills pay more? They all pay very well. So it's not about don't pick a skill because one pays more than the other. You pick a skill because you are interested in it. Because at the end of the day, these skills on average pay more than any other jobs that are accessible to an average Nigerian. Okay? So it's not about which one pays more. All right, Michael Additional says, what advice can you give a beginner who just wants to go deep in tech? It is professionals I know that it is experienced professionals that I know that want to go deep in tech, not beginners. But if what you mean is you want to go deep in tech, I mean, is that a goal? Or I don't really understand that question. But let me tell you the reason why the question confuses me. Most of the people that I've mentored, they have a direct goal they want to achieve. So some of them come like yourself and say, I want to go deep in tech. Why do you want to go deep in tech? Is it money you want to make, or is it impact, or do you want to start an NGO? I mean, why do you want to go into tech? You must have your goal has to be specific. Okay? One characteristic of a goal that can be achievable is it being specific. Somebody's writing on my screen again. All right. So Michael, additional, it has to be specific. Why do you want to go into tech? So when you've answered that question, then I can advise you. Okay? Then Godson says, do I get to choose the area I want to learn, or do I get to learn all if I subscribe? You choose one. Okay? I would not even if you have the money to subscribe for all of them, I will not let you do that personally. It's not going to do you any good. You just learn for 1 year without putting anything into practice. So the code of the code I give people is you learn one, apply it, then you'll be learning the second one. You don't just learn. That's the trap we fell into during our own days. When we hear of any new tool like this, we're learning. Okay? I could have come here with 20 courses. Would you say you want to learn all 20 courses? No. So I won't allow you to learn all six. Choose one and focus on it. That is the best way to start earning Godson. So, and I hope you've secured your spot already. Lawa said, I've previously made a deposit. Okay. Who else has a question? Is Lovable an app? You can call it a site, you can call it an app, whatever you want to call it, but it's an AI. Okay? That helps you build apps so you don't have to worry about writing the code. Just tell it, I want an app that can A, B, C, D. Just be detailed about the app and to create it for you. Okay, so Toyosi, I hope you've secured your spot. Okay, because right now the discount is going off the table once I end this call. Okay, once I end this call, the discount is going off the table. It's going off the table. Let me see. Okay, I do not have any more questions. Okay, so if you're here, I still have like 50 people on the call. So if you're here, you're somehow you're interested. So if you've not secured your spot, why? What's holding you back? And why are you not asking questions? Why are you not talking to me? Okay, Techno KL5. I want to believe that's your real name. Okay, so let me know what your name is so we can talk more. Good evening, sir. Please, after the training, will you connect your students on how they can find job? Which of our students are you specific to? Are you referring to yourself or someone else? Techno. So let me know. Are you referring to yourself or someone else? So I can answer your question specifically. Okay. And when did you join this call? Did you join late or you joined right from the beginning? Because I think we addressed this Daniel Isaiah. All right. So it seems you joined a little bit late, if I'm correct. So while we were here, we talked about let me show you the slide. So we talked about the employability aspect, how we help our students position themselves for jobs. Okay, so from CV revamp to LinkedIn optimization to where you can apply to jobs, to interview preparation, to job reference letters, to on-the-job support, to weekly mentorship sessions during the program, and to Upwork. In fact, let me show you the Upwork. Where is that Upwork again, sir? Let me show you the Upwork. You should have loaded by now. Let me now try and reload it again. Let's see. So pray that it loads this time. Okay, I think network has been crappy this past few days. So it's taking quite a while to load. So once it loads up, I'll show you Upwork. But yeah, we'll position you and give you all the tools you need to get the job. Okay. So Daniel Isaiah, I hope I answered the question and I hope you've secured a spot as well. Abdullah says, I'm interested, but I can only afford after the month of March. I would love for the discount to be applied other month. No, that's not gonna happen, Abdullah, sadly, okay? Not gonna happen. All right. So just ready your 250K if you are not registering for either the February or March cohort. Just prepare your 250K complete. Okay. So, or if you really want a discount, go for it now. Okay. Go for it now. All right. Go for it now. How can you know a video or image is AI generated? You can know from some of the characteristics, and some are very realistic, you will not know. Okay, there are some things you look at, you see, imagine somebody dancing and their right leg is passing through their left leg to the other side. You know that that's AI generated. Okay, but some are very realistic that you will not know. Okay, you will not know that it's AI generated. So that's the reality we are in, Engineer Ayola. Faruk said, I'm very interested but unable to book a spot now. Can I contact you later, hopefully for March? Yes, you can always contact us, but just prepare your 250K so that it doesn't come as a shock to you when the prices have changed. All right, so Techno, says, please, okay, thank you. It was my network that disconnected me. All right, no problem. It was very obvious from the question you asked, but I hope I answered the question. Bright says, can I learn with my cell phone alone on the training? I would not advise you learn with your cell phone alone. Get a laptop, okay? Because we are not prepared. It's not so. This is not one of those courses where you learn with your phone. Then it's when you now get a job, you now go and find a laptop. No, we're going to train you as if you've already gotten a job in that specific career path that you've chosen. So you need a laptop. Okay, you can use a phone, but I strongly do not advise it. In fact, I I can almost say don't use a phone. Okay, so don't prepare to use a phone, please. So that because imagine the facilitator is going to be using a laptop. So when the facilitator says, look at the top right of your screen, click here. You are using the phone. How you follow? Okay, so get a laptop or get access to a laptop. Maybe your friend, family members that can, sacrifice their laptop on weekends for you to use, or you can go to their place to use their laptop during the weekends. Those are the kind of sacrifices you want to make now to pay off later on. Okay. Michael says, thank you, sir, for the insight. I'm so grateful. It's a pleasure. Okay. Ona says, I'm a teacher. Ona, you can let me know your real name so that we can speak more. We can speak better. I'm a teacher. How can the training propel me to teach online in addition to other jobs? You want to teach online or you propel me to teach online? So what do you want to teach online? Okay, what do you currently teach? What do you want to be teaching online? And what other jobs are you looking at? That will be my question. Again, I like specifics. Okay, so I like specifics. Because that's the only way I can help you. If I say I'm answering your question now, it's me lying to you. Okay, so what do you currently teach? What do you want to teach online? So let's go. Wouldn't it be difficult for a video or image to be used as a form of evidence in court? Yes, these are realities. Again, ILI asking very valid, engineer ILI asking a very valid question. Okay, so it's a problem. Okay, so but that's the reality we are in. Okay, while people are trying to figure out, especially lawyers are figuring out how they'll go through this, people are also learning how to use AI and making a living out of it. So it's a reality. Okay. So but yeah, there are so many things that I'm not a lawyer, but even the court is now aware that video evidence could be doctored. So videos would not be taken as an explicit or fully fledged evidence, okay, because they know that it could be doctored. So it has to have other supporting evidence, all right, that clearly shows without doubt. Okay, there's this law language they use, beyond reasonable doubt. Yes, beyond reasonable doubt that it's actually true. So yeah, but yeah, that's where we are. Good question. So I hope you've secured your spot because I'm about shutting this down. Okay. This is going now. So if you want to secure a spot, do it now. Okay. There is no need to, rethink it. And if you have any blocker, communicate. People have communicated, I've given answers, I've given suggestions. If you can't start February 7th, you can start March 7th, but secure your spot with a deposit. Okay, if you want to start February 7th, 75K to start February 7th. We don't have up to 75K. You can lock down with anywhere between 25K to 40K and indicate you want to start in March. Okay, and you are good to go. Please clarify again how to secure your spot. Okay, that was what I just did, but I think I'll just do it one more time and then I'll close the meeting. So the standard fee for the program is 250K. So which means if you miss out on the discount, just ready your 250K if you want to register. Okay, but right now you can get it for 150K and you don't even have to pay in full. You can pay in 2 installments, 75,000 to start in February and 75,000 1 month into the program. That's early March. Okay, Now, if you don't have up to 75,000, you can make a deposit of 25K to 40K and indicate you want to start in March, because it is 75,000 that helps you that makes you eligible to start. So but if you can't start in February, then you can just lock down your spot and indicate you want to start in March with anywhere between 25 to 40K, and you are good to go to start in March. So you just top up in March and then to reach the 75K mark and then start. And then for you who is starting in March, your deadline for completing the entire payment will be April, okay, first week of April. So that's how the payment is spread, okay, and you can leverage it whether you want to start February or March, okay. I mean the link to use. All right, so the link is in the chat already, okay. Farouk, the message before your own message, the last message you just sent, there is a link in the message. The first link, here is the next step. Just click on that link, choose your course. It's very intuitive, okay? You see register to secure sports. It's very straightforward, okay? It's very straightforward. Just click on register to secure sports and you are good to go. All right. I have a friend who is with me, who is an educator. She's asking what are the tools can use to start her both English and mathematics online class even outside the country. So first off, you need a marketplace to sell. Upwork is very good. You have other platforms. There's Seller, there are so many platforms. You can sell courses on Amazon. Okay, there's so many platforms you can sell courses. Just Google where to sell courses. Now, if you're looking at how to then leverage AI, then that's another thing entirely. There's so many tools that you can use. Okay, from ChatGPT to Claude to Quadratic AI to even Notebook LM that we use today in today's session. Okay, you can create courses, you can create so many things. So if you want to learn more about this, you can just book a clarity session. Okay, let's talk more about it. But yeah, that's if you want to build something like that, those are some of the tools you can use. Okay, I can't just wait to start. Actually, okay, everybody's itching to get started. Ori, is it Ori or I'm not sure if I pronounce your name correctly. Please, can I still enjoy the discount tomorrow because I need to reach out to my boss for the fee. Tomorrow is very slim. Um, Tomorrow is very slim. Okay, very slim. But what you can do, Oreo, is this. First off, this same message that you sent now, I want you to send it as a DM to the WhatsApp line in that I'm gonna call now. 0802-512-1729. Send it word for word. Word for word like this. Please, can I still enjoy the discount tomorrow? That's the only lifeline you get. Okay, if at all you're gonna be considered, it is that you sent a DM to that number that I just called. 0802-512 what was it? 512-1729. Okay? All right. My name is Abu Abdullah Sharaf. I teach foundational learners, grammar, maths, ICT, and basic science. All right, so that's good. You can go for AI automation, okay? Or if you want to build apps, you can go for vibe coding, or any of those two. All right. Or even AI video content creation. If you want to create videos, AI videos for learning purposes, you can do that as well. Gotten, how do we reach you guys since the WhatsApp chat is blocked? Like I said, Gotten, reach any of the community admins. I have been mentioning a phone number here since morning. All right, Gotten, please just reach out. Uche has even responded to you, so just reach out to us. Okay, go to the community, look for any of the admins, just shoot a DM. You're good. All right, so I think this is where I'll cut the session short. If you've secured a spot, congratulations. Let me give you your flowers. If you've not, you're about to miss out on a unique opportunity to take your next step into AI. Okay, so but for those of you who have not secured your spot, but like Oreo, you sent a DM, you definitely be considered. okay, you'll be considered as long as you sent a DM on WhatsApp tonight. Okay, we're looking at the timestamp. So if you've not sent a DM yet and we're going off this call, you can as well forget about the discount. Okay. So guys, see you in class. Please hold on. I'm trying to secure a spot. So Farouk, just go on to secure your spot. Okay, you're already safe. Just go ahead and secure your spot. Once you secure your spot, just ensure you have that phone line to send a DM immediately. Okay, so once you send the DM, then we can proceed to getting your full details to get registered ahead of the start of the course. See you in class. Congratulations. I can't wait to get started with you guys. Cheers, guys, and have a wonderful night's rest. So 0802, it's in the chat already, Farouk, but I think I'll just copy it and paste it. 0802 512 1729. Okay, so that's it. 0802 512 1729. Just send a WhatsApp message and you're good to go. All right, cheers, guys, and have a wonderful night's rest.